You may be asking yourself, Jay, don't you hate the root? Yes, I do. It's racist trash. But I was very curious on how they would spin this story because it's gotten a bit of traction. I'm not even going to lie because it's so damn ridiculous and terrible. Netflix and Sit Still. Oh my god. Man tries to cure racism by kidnapping woman, first forcing her to watch Roots. This is written by Michael Harriot. Okay. That's Robert Noye right here. And my god, dude, you did everything wrong. Iowa authorities, hopefully not the same ones who count caucus votes. Oh my god, the root. I'm not going to be able to get through this. Have arrested a black man who may be Black History Month's most ardent advocate for an alleged plot that involved kidnapping, black cinema, and an impromptu crash course in racism. Which, for all parties involved, because this is some racist shit you did. Just snatching up random white women. The Gazette reports that police in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, arrested 52-year-old Robert Lee Noye, affectionately known as the black guy in town, when Noye reportedly forced the woman to sit with him and watch the miniseries Roots. No relation to this outlet. No, not at all. It's no different than what they did to us in school back in the day, where you sit down and you'd have it's a 9-hour miniseries. Jesus, come on, man! Like, yo, it's much. It's a lot. It really is. I had honestly bits at a time. I think I watched it all together, but 45 minutes at a time. And then they tried to do a whole nother one. What was in the 90s or something like that. They tried to do a whole Roots 2. The adventure continues. Nah, bruh, we done. We done. This is the most depressing shit ever. Stop beating me down with this shit. My goodness. While police did not specify if Noye made the woman watch the 1977 original series or the 2016 remake, Jesus Christ, the criminal complaint does note that Noye's motive was to make his victim better understand her racism. But instead of threatening to give the woman a bad grade, Noye allegedly told his African American history student to remain seated and watch the movie with him or he would kill her and spread her body parts across the Interstate 380 on the way to Chicago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure it was terrifying for this woman. That's kind of where comedy comes from pain, guys. All right, so it's a bit. It is terrifying for this woman. Yo, really, you want to cut my body up in pieces, and you got the whole big black guy stereotype. It's just Jesus Christ, my guy. I'm glad she's fine. And that's the thing. That's why we can laugh about this, because she's okay. He didn't do anything to her, but seriously, man, that is some terrorist shit right there. I'm thinking about this movie called Road Trip, where the white guys go to a black fraternity and they play a prank on the white guys pulling a Klan hood out of one of their bags. And the kid, his name was DJ Quells. He's a skinny little white boy, and they said they pinned it on him, yo, your boy, he's a Klan, he's racist. And so he's like, nah, that's not mine. And then this gigantic black dude, and he's been in quite a few things since then. He gets up and he's just he's like, oh, I'm pretty sure there's a good explanation for this. And the black dude's like, oh yeah, there's a good explanation for this. Your boy's an evil bigot, and now he's gonna die. He passes the fuck out. It's really funny. But the deal is just this is stupid. Many historians, including Henry Louis Gates Jr., the co-founder of this site, doubts the historical accuracy of Alex Haley's epic novel that spawned the award-winning 9-hour miniseries Roots. No relation to Questlove. It's still shit. Come on, stop. You're not that Mr. Harriet. You're not a quirky fucking writer, okay? Cut it out. It's still hailed as the seminal story of the black experience in America. But okay, yeah, well, my black experience in America is quite a bit different. It involves Roots because I had to I sat through it sporadically. But yeah, come on, man, that's the thing that really irritates me more than anything else, is just instead of with all that focus on history in the past, nobody gave a shit about the future. And that's the most heartbreaking thing. Nobody was looking forward. Everybody keeps looking back. Noye is charged with first-degree harassment and false imprisonment. While police will not say whether Noye's plan worked, when contacted by the Root, the ghost of Kunta Kinte would only offer one comment: "Not like this." Oh, okay, yeah, it's over. I find this disturbing and cathartic. God, like, deal is that like you sit down and watch the Roots. I said this all the time. There's the saying, um, walk a mile in my shoes and see how it feels. Like that's the thing. I didn't walk any of the miles before it, so when I put your shoes on my feet, then I walk that mile, and I'm not gonna walk any more miles before that. After that, so you got to deal with the shit that you walked with in those shoes, for the most part, because that's I guess it's an empathetic thing that I feel for people because shit, we all like technically by all means when it comes to the vast space of time that we are on this planet, yeah, we all just get to be here for like the blink of an eye. And instead of sitting here tripping about, like what something that happened, not even in your lifetime, bro, you in your 50s, man, like, yo, you, all right, why are you sitting here like, yeah, you actually went through the shit that the slaves went, you didn't, bro, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Noy? Come on, man, this is ridiculous, bro. This is really ridiculous because it's this victim. It's this mindset and mentality of, oh my goodness, well, it's just so hard out here for a black man, and the media does absolutely nothing but prop up that victim mindset. And so thusly you have a man in his 50s who's never seen a day of slavery in his life to force a woman to sit down and watch Roots, the entirety of Roots film. Really, you could have just asked her out. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. But yeah, that's a seriously boring date. So, of course, yeah, you probably have to hold somebody by threat in order to get them to sit down and watch Roots, particularly in 2020. My goodness, that thing's forever. In 2020, 9 hours is forever and a day. All right. So, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss it, like this, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and bitch, I'm the biggest fan of you, boy, over here, for very obvious reasons, and bang that bell for notifications because hey, you're subbed, you might as well want to hear some of the new stuff. Yay. And speak, let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, this is, no, of course, this is stupid, this is idiotic, this is not how you go about getting people to, like, the only thing that can really combat racist tropes and racist stereotypes is to not be those things. Like, oh man, don't be just an angry black man, because that's a trope, that's a stereotype, that's something that you might want to stay away from, or don't be the type that's willing to kidnap somebody for a date, ultimately. But let me know, maybe you disagree. That's what I have a comment section for. Until the next one.